Hi there, how are you? Well, let's start a new series that I've called Master the CFP, Master the Call for Papers, Call for Proposals. Many people sometimes ask me about the Call for Papers process, how to write a good proposal, how to think about a good proposal. That's why I will record to you a few videos about it. And this is the first one. This is the time before you send in the proposals, before you even try to build your proposal, because there are some things that you should think about before this time. Okay. So first, before start, you need to think about some aspects of your proposal. So the first, is there room for your topic in the event? Okay, so you are thinking about to send some proposal to some event, some conference, probably a technology conference, software conference, developers conference. So first, is there a room, is there a track, the conference that you are trying to send your proposal has room for your topic? Because if not, maybe you should come back and think again and try another topic or try another conference. Okay, sounds like obvious, but have seen sometimes people sending proposals to conference that has absolutely nothing to do with the event. Okay, so first, think about if there is room for your topic in the conference. Second, think about if the content that you are thinking on sending to event, if that content, that topic, that proposal, that talk, if it helps someone. Okay, because our first target on giving talk, on sending some proposal or sharing content, is to help someone. Okay, help someone to do something or to solve some problem, to learn something. So your main target of your proposal should be helping someone. Okay, so if your proposal, if the topic, if the subject doesn't help anyone, so think again. Okay, the third, the content, the topic, the proposal solve some problem, because as software developers we are problem solvers. Okay, we are not programmers, analysts, engineers, evangelists, or we are problem solvers. Okay, so your talk needs to help someone to solve some problem. Okay, so think about it. Because sometimes I have seen great talks, I have seen great content shared that is fun, is you enjoy when you watch it, when you see it, but in the end of the content, well, but it's okay, it's fun, it's enjoy, I can enjoy, but doesn't solve any problem. Okay, so think if your content solves some problem. And fourth is if your content, your talk, your proposal teach something. Okay, it's very likely to help somebody, but it's another aspect when you look at your content, if that content will teach something to someone. Okay, if you, when someone go to your talk, when someone read your article, for example, but here we are specifically talking about talks. When someone, some conference attendee, some person goes to your talk, that proposal is covering, they will learn something, they will be back to their homes with something new, with some new content. So that's maybe could be a good talk. Okay, because if you answer no to at least 3 of these aspects, maybe you should go back and think again about your talk. Okay, because your talks should, at least when you are sending proposals, at least your talk should have room in the event. Okay, so the event should have some needs about your topic, and should help someone in some way. Okay, teaching, solving problems, whatever. Okay, so at least these two aspects your talk needs to have. Okay, so just for resuming, your talk, your proposal needs to have room, have some track on the event, needs to help someone, needs to solve some problem, and needs to teach someone to do something. Okay? And another aspect that you need to think about before sending your proposals is that your proposal needs to convince two audience, very different audience. First is the track coordinators, the track leaders, and second is the audience itself. It's not so usual to have the audience looking at the proposals, but some events they do. Okay, so there are some events where the proposals are published to the audience and they vote on their preference. Okay, but usually you need to convince the track leaders, the track coordinators. And why this is important when building your proposals? Because think about when the coordinators are looking at after the end of the call for papers period of time, they usually get hundreds, at least dozens, but it's not so uncommon to have hundreds of proposals. So your proposal needs to shine between all of them. So you need to take this in consideration when building. So you don't write a proposal by just sitting down 5 minutes and write a title, write a description, and then send, and you are done. Okay, you need to put some hard work on it. So if you're not willing to convince the coordinators, the track coordinators, that your proposal are good enough to be approved, so don't even start. Okay, so this is the first step of this series. Some things that you need to think about before even writing your proposals. Okay, so think about all those 4 aspects: to help someone, to have a room, to solve problems, and to teach something. And second, think about the audience, if they have just track coordinators or if they have track coordinators and also audience voting. And think about how you should build something that will convince this audience to get you approved for the event. Okay, so hope you enjoyed, and the next video I will talk about the proposal titles. Okay, we have some really important things that we need to consider when writing titles. Okay, so see you next time. Bye bye.